Lord tells me he can get me out of this mess, but he's pretty sure you're fucked.
This is a deadly assault rifle. It's not used to hunt deer or duck. It's used to kill people.
And welcome everyone, and good evening. I'm Jeff Gianola.
And I'm Kelly Day. Federal agents seize a ship of toy guns. They say in the wrong hands, they could have actually been deadly.
In this KOIN Local 6 exclusive, our reporter Alexis Del Cid talked to the local businessman who ordered these toy guns. And I see you have one there, huh, Alexis?
Jeff, this is an example of one of the toy guns seized. And besides the orange tip, it looks pretty real. But this is an airsoft toy. It shoots plastic BBs. And the man who ordered these says anyone with any knowledge of weapons should be able to figure that out. No bullets, just plastic BBs. Not a battlefield, just a wooded area made to look like one.
It's another version of paintball.
For the past 7 years, Brad Martin and his son Ben say their family business in Cornelius has steadily grown as simulated combat gaming grows in popularity across the country.
This is the contemporary version of Civil War reenacting.
While they aim for authenticity in every piece of gear, the Martins didn't anticipate a seizure by Customs and ATF agents in Tacoma as their latest shipment of toy guns arrived from Taiwan.
Any kid, any parent, any adult going out of the house with this needs to be ready for trouble.
ATF Special Agent Kelvin Crenshaw says not only is the shipment missing the orange tips required on all imported toy guns,
with minimal work, it could be converted to a machine gun.
To say these are readily convertible to machine guns is absolutely preposterous. The round wouldn't go into the barrel for one, and two, if the firing pin did strike the primer, the gun would basically blow up in your face.
Also, the Martins say there are tens of thousands of replicas just like these sold in America already. The only reason they buy from Taiwan is because it's cheaper. Until now.
He's spent all this manpower, tax dollars, and time, and wasted my time, my money, my profitability to seize 30 toy guns. That's what he's done. And he's portrayed himself as a great hero.
But ATF insists that it did the testing and determined that, yes, these can be converted into military-grade weapons. The Martins requested to see the documentation of that, and they were told that they'd have to file a Freedom of Information request with ATF. Now, as for the orange tips, this one has one. The ones that came in from Taiwan didn't, but the Martins say that's happened before.
Current camera options for the Dragonflyer X6 helicopter include a 10 megapixel digital still camera, a high resolution 1080p video camera, a thermal infrared camera useful for search and rescue and identifying people based on their body heat. Also, another camera package is the low light camera, which is suitable for dawn and dusk use and is sensitive to very, very dim light. A special anti-vibration camera mount holds each of the cameras and isolates it from the vibration of the helicopter while it is flying. Integrated into this mount is a tilt control, which provides 90 degrees of tilt. You are able to see a real-time helicopter's eye view of what the camera is seeing. This is achieved by using an onboard wireless video transmitter, which transmits to the dual diversity receiver inside of the handheld transmitter. The maximum payload that this helicopter is able to carry is 500 grams or 1 pound. Overall, the helicopter itself without payload weighs 1 kilogram or just over 2 pounds. So it is able to lift half its own weight as payload.
The 12 megapixel Panasonic camera has been integrated into the Dragonflyer X4 system. Just one cable connects the camera payload to the helicopter, so it's very quick and easy to change payloads. The camera itself is controlled using the same controller that you use to fly the aircraft. The controls available to me are tilt, I can tilt the camera up and down. I have my shutter button to take stills, or I can also use this to activate taking video. And I have the ability to zoom in and zoom out using this control. To see what the helicopter sees, the controller has a dual diversity video receiver built in. So I have a patch antenna that pops out from the back here, and I have another fixed antenna up in the front. Video is output at the bottom of the controller, so I can easily plug in my video glasses, or I can plug in other devices as needed. One of the devices that I like to use, it's my own personal video recorder. So I'll plug this in so you get a bigger picture of what's being broadcast here. I take my portable video recorder that I'll put in my backpack, and I'll be recording live video as I'm out flying. So I just plugged this in. Now you see a live video picture here. I can zoom in and I can zoom out very easily using the handheld controller. So today I'm out in a wetlands area. We're going to be taking some video and some stills. The great thing about the X4 helicopter is that it's very small, it's very quiet, it doesn't stress or disturb the birds. So we'll have an opportunity to get some great shots tonight. Because this is such a rugged area, the backpack can actually be used as a landing and takeoff platform. So let's take off and fly.
This is the X4 now. Ultimately, I guess what we're looking at is getting into the version called the X6. There's a traffic analyst required to determine what was the cause of the collision. So he comes out, he has all his, normally they carry survey equipment, they take several photos, they mark off the collision scene. Well, like I said, using that data, they end up with a bunch of drawings in this report. Well, believe it or not, those drawings are basically aerial photos.
Double the rotors, and then so then it can haul a bigger payload. When we're inside, it has what the fuck do you suppose that is? You think they're measuring the poisons that they put in the air?
Right turn. On. Newcastle Avenue.
Is that what you think that is? That's what I think that is. Why? If there's nothing wrong, why monitor? If there's nothing wrong, why are they monitoring everything?
Freeway entrance on the right then. 1.2 miles. On until 95
Well, there's nothing wrong. We don't have to monitor shit. Everything's normal. There's nothing wrong.
The Lord tells me he can get me out of this mess, but he's pretty sure you're fucked.